That's a big fish there.
That's how it's supposed to be done.
Get ready to revive the outdoors with Cody and Cody. On the water, in the woods. Pursuits made possible by Trijicon, brilliant aiming solutions. Brunton, equipment for outdoor adventures. Lacrosse, established 1897. Built to last. Commando hunting products. Command the wild. Gerber, fend for yourself.
Bienvenidos a Rancho a la Blanca.
Man, we've not been here but 4 hours and you're already talking Spanish on me.
I always know Spanish.
Well, this could be interesting, folks. This is our first time to Mexico and we are excited. We are in Abasolo at Rancho a la Blanca down here to see if we can't slam a few turkeys. We're gonna start out with bow and arrow and see if we can't stick a couple. And then once we get them down with the bow, we're gonna set out with a couple Benellis. And our sponsor Trijicon has hooked us up with some scopes they wanted us to try out. The Tri-Power and the Reflex, and we're excited about getting to use those. Excited about the hunting down here, but we're definitely excited about where we're staying. And if you'll take a glance right back here, this is Rancho a la Blanca.
Our little hacienda. The
Palace.
great thing about the ranch is right here, we're about 12 miles from the nesting ground of the biggest white-winged dove population in the world. And these birds are supposed to be pretty big. That's one thing that they do here at the ranch. They have dove season, which Mexico, they're not as scheduled as we are back in the States, but typically turkey season is from about the first week in March to about the second weekend into April. And then dove season's about the second week in August till about October 1st. And then bass fishing is good in the spring like it is back home. But we're right next to Lake Guerrero. I think it's like a 25-30 minute drive. And everything's just right here close. Even have some javelina hunting and some duck hunting as well. So
And we're definitely going to be making some more trips down here. But like I said, we're focusing on the turkeys and can't wait to get out there in the woods and see what all that's about. But definitely excited about coming back and doing some other types of hunting down here.
Oh yeah.
The dove hunting. We got to do that
It's
in the
gotta be
bass.
bad.
Well, I mean all of it. But
Yeah.
I tell you what, let's go to the ranch. We're gonna get hooked up and ready to go, and we'll catch up with you in the blind when we get out there and start calling a few turkeys. We're here at the lodge at Rancho a la Blanca with Mr. Brett Blissett.
Hey,
We're
Cody.
excited to be here.
Oh yeah,
Cody,
definitely.
Glad y'all came.
Thanks for inviting us.
We got a big week planned for turkeys.
How they doing?
They're gobbling.
All
Gobbling
right.
their head
That's
off.
what we like to hear.
Yeah.
Gobbling.
But first, we're gonna talk about you shooting with a bow.
Yes, we're definitely excited about getting a bow hunt. We're gonna try it first, and then hopefully we can get a couple down and move over to a shotgun and see how that works. We got some Trijicon scopes we're gonna put on, and
Good.
so.
Now, has anybody ever tried to bow hunt turkey out here?
Nobody.
Nobody?
Nobody.
So we're the first.
We're
You're
the
the
first
first.
bow hunt.
All right.
First bow hunters.
Hopefully that'll work out. So now that we've made it out here, I know we're not gonna hunt this evening because we only have a few hours of daylight left. What do we need to get done?
How about the pool first?
The pool?
Cool. We
Yeah.
can get that done.
All right.
Then a good meal.
A good meal, we can get that done too.
I'm
We gotta
sold.
get up at 3:30 in the morning.
Yes, we do.
3:30.
That's it.
Don't come early.
Well, it's hot.
You'll be right.
It
All
is
right.
hot,
It's about 90 degrees.
and I think the pool is ready.
I can see it from here.
Yes, sir.
The
Let's-
waterfall flowing.
Let's get in the pool and then we'll meet all back up, I guess, and have dinner and kind of talk about.
What we're gonna do tomorrow as
Yeah,
far as the
what we can
hunting
do.
goes.
Sounds good.
All right.
Good.
All right, let's hit
Let's
it.
do it.
there, by the edge. I'm on him. Wait till he turns. When you're ready. Great shot! Man.
Brilliant aiming solutions. Trijicon.
I won't apologize for being a man. Or let you work harder than me. I will protect those in need and be the guy others depend on. I will fend for myself.
Well, we just had our first tom come in. Looked like a pretty mature bird. Had a pretty nice fan on him, but we decided to let him pass. Kind of see, since that was our first bird, see what we're looking at on bird size and beard length and stuff. You know, obviously that happens. Hindsight, you're wishing maybe you'd have taken a shot. He came into the decoy, was perfect. I even drew back just to make sure you get comfortable, but sometimes on that first bird, unless he's just a swinger and you know he is, you just kind of get settled in and get your bearings straight. But we've already heard some more birds talking to us this morning. So we're just gonna hang out right here for a while, do some calling to see if we can't get some more toms in, and hopefully that Big Daddy will come in here and we can take him and then get Cody set up to take his shot later on this afternoon. But let's just stay tight and get that long beard.
If your greatest adventure is the great outdoors, we'll see you at the Sportsman's Warehouse. Whether you're a hunter, fisherman, or simply can't resist the wild's call, the Sportsman's Warehouse is where you'll discover everything you're going to need to make your next adventure great. And with the city's most knowledgeable staff of outdoor experts, there's always help and advice you can really use. The Sportsman's Warehouse, getting your great adventure off to a great start.
Do any amount of hunting and you'll appreciate the next generation of Alpha boots by Lacrosse. These new Alpha Lights not only keep your feet warm and dry like the original Alphas, they're even lighter and more comfortable. Lacrosse hasn't left out the snug ankle fit or aggressive outsole either. They've just taken out some of the weight, making the trip from the tree stand to the truck all the easier. We all know that other boots cost a few bucks less, but your feet pretty much end up paying for it. And that's why I've kept a pair of Lacrosse boots in my truck for over 20 years.
There's some hens that were out a minute ago. Tom stepped out. See the Tom? Yeah. Let's talk to him a little bit, see if we can't get him to come down there. Oh yeah, he's strutting. Look at him. I'm gonna give him a mouth. Easy, all right. He's got his back to you, lay a bit Yes, you hit him. All right, bro. Ooh, those coming. Get ready. Look at him. Here they come. Get your bow ready. They hold him out. He's still coming. Good shot. Oh, yeah, player. Oh,
Yeah, playboy.
Two birds down right there.
Say it, buddy. Say it.
Two birds down right there. What is it? How do you
La
say it?
pega o una barba larga.
Larga or something like that.
Yeah.
We just landed 2 long beards in Mexico with a bow, boy.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Tag team.
Let's get out and look at it. Come on. How about you? Here, give me the key. Get up.
Just in case, bro. Let's go check this out. We had definitely maybe a different time, kind of getting all the birds and stuff, but it wasn't like a lot of birds coming in, kind of how it is back home, but a steady, constant pace. I mean, man, you drilled that one. You drilled that one.
Hit hard there. He was strutting.
Yeah. Whew. Let's go check him out, and then we're gonna go look for my bird.
Shot shooting into the back of yours.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta figure out where it's now.
There's my arrow.
Oh yeah, he done.
Yeah.
See, man, I'm telling you, look at this beard right here, folks. This Mexico terrain is so thorny and rough. Look how much beard he's got just wore off.
Oh yeah, they walking through the briars.
I mean, that, you know,
Frank and
he's
Milo
probably
were
5 or 6 inches long, but the majority of his beard, that'd be a paintbrush beard.
Yeah, Frank and Milo were telling us that just all the thorns in this rough country, they wear them down. But check out the fan on them.
Good looking fan.
Yeah.
We do know that much. Let's get him. Turn it over here. See if we can get that fan laid out.
Ooh, yeah.
And the birds, the body size ain't real big. A mature bird will go about
Nice and even.
14 pounds out here.
But hey,
But there's
not only is this the first time for Cody and I to be in Mexico, it's the first time for us to take turkeys with bow, and it's the first time for this ranch in this area anybody to hunt turkey with a bow. Kind of a new thing around here. We were talking earlier on the trip up here with some of the guys that grew up in this area. We were talking to Frank especially, and he was telling us that locally they just don't hunt that much, the turkeys anyway. I think they do the dove, you know, being one of the world's biggest, or the world's biggest white-winged dove population here within, I think they said, like a 60-mile radius.
Do any amount of hunting and you'll appreciate the next generation of Alpha boots by Lacrosse. These new Alpha Lights not only keep your feet warm and dry like the original Alphas, they're even lighter and more comfortable. Lacrosse hasn't left out the snug ankle fit or aggressive outsole either. They've just taken out some of the weight, making the trip from the tree stand to the truck all the easier. We all know that other boots cost a few bucks less, but your feet pretty much end up paying for it. And that's why I've kept a pair of Lacrosse boots in my truck for over 20 years.
Up there, by the edge.
I'm on him.
Wait till he turns. When you're ready. Great shot! Oh, man.
Brilliant aiming solutions. Trijicon.
If your greatest adventure is the great outdoors, we'll see you at the Sportsman's Warehouse. Whether you're a hunter, fisherman, or simply can't resist the wild's call, the Sportsman's Warehouse is where you'll discover everything you're going to need to make your next adventure great. And with the city's most knowledgeable staff of outdoor experts, there's always help and advice you can really use. The Sportsman's Warehouse, getting your great adventure off to a great start.
Just had an awesome time at Rancho Ala Blanca. The hospitality and the accommodations are just unbelievable, more than you could expect. But also the hunting. I mean, we've actually had to hunt pretty hard, and that's nice when you go to a place that not only do you get taken care of, but you don't get spoiled on the hunting side. So you can actually get out here and have a challenge of a hunt. And it's been a little bit of a challenge. I have to say the most has kind of been the heat. It's been a little warm, but.
Well, and the combination of running a camera and trying to take one with a bow is tough too.
Yeah, it was a little tricky.
That's why we have come down to shooting the shotguns. We wanted to mount a Trijicon tri-power on the shotgun and give it a shot out here in the turkey field. And so Cody's gonna have the tri-power mounted on his Benelli this afternoon, and I'll be shooting another Benelli. But we've moved to a new location. We're hunting a spot that we hadn't hunted yet. And they've been seeing these birds rolling around 3 o'clock and all the way up to the time that they go to roost. And that's coming up pretty close, so we're going to sit back and wait and see what happens. We've got a great source of water for these turkeys down here. And we've got the real thick cover that you see all over the place down here. And then we've got some cover back here that's a little more clear, a little more open. And we're expecting the birds to be coming from our back. So like I said, we're just going to kind of sit back and see how things turn out and enjoy our last hunt. Let's get to calling and see if we can't get a big old gobbler.
All right, let's do it.
Speaking of calling, this thing right here holds my diaphragms, and I don't know if every now and then Cody and I run across something that we kind of like to show. This is called our Hart's Unique Fresh Call Keeper.
Turkey, right there to the left.
To the left.
Get back there.
Hurry up, get back here. That's enough talking for me, folks. We finna get our cameraman set up because he is not in place right now.
Yeah.
We can't be killing a turkey like that. Let's get to hunting and rolling in. Well, they loving me.
Getting excited.
Or hating me. Talk me through what just happened. You ain't gotta look at me, just give me some talk. Don't.
Got him.
Knock him down.
Oh man, that's a shot too.
You look kind of like he's got a good beard on.
What a time out at Rancho Ala Blanca. We sat back in the stand there for about another hour and a half. Had some hens move in on us, but no other toms came in. But other than that, man, had a good time.
Had a
Real good
blast.
time. I just don't know what I had a better time doing, actually, staying there at the ranch or the hunting part. But
It's an all-around pretty good time. We come out here and you get to hunt these birds. They give you a challenge now. They're tough birds. They skittish out here. I mean, they're not really no more skittish than they are back home, but they've never been hunted, so it's just like, you know, they see stuff like this and they kind of, well, they're weary a little bit, but it's definitely a fun hunt, and it's definitely a good time when you get back to the lodge after a long day's hunt, just kind of sit back and relax. But seeing that this is our last hunt, that's where we're gonna head up there and catch up with Mr. Brett and tell him goodbye, and then we headed back to the airport, and we'll be headed home here shortly. So, but again, man, congrats.
Thank you.
Finally knocked one down.
yeah, and it's an awesome place to come down here. It's our first trip to Mexico, and people are awesome. Everything, the food. So if you're interested in coming down and doing some hunting, they also offer white-winged dove and bass fishing, as well as maybe get some javelina if you're down here.
And duck hunting as well.
And duck hunting as well.
Yeah.
So give them a call at the number bottom of the screen, or go to their website there and look them up. It's a nice day, or if you just want to come to Mexico and kind of hang out, probably.
It's definitely a cool hangout.
Oh yeah, I know we're going to do that, but let's get him loaded up. I'm about to call Milo and Berto and have them come pick us up and head back to Harlan.
Let's do it then, man.
We'd like to thank you, the sportsmen, for joining us on Revive the Outdoors with Cody and Cody. We'd like for you to share your outdoor adventures. Visit us at codyandcody.tv.
Yeah. What do you think about that there? This is definitely a good fish, but it's kind of a teaser.